We just got different viewpoints, you and me. That doesn't mean we can't talk. We don't have to be enemies. Oh, what's up, guys? I'm gonna start to talk even though there's no one in here. We'll act like there is someone in here, and we'll go from there. So let me know when you get in here. Otherwise, I'll just be sitting here. Maybe I'll just sing a song or something. Um, oh, somebody's in here. Holy cow. Guys, if you can hear me, and well, if you're a sub, or if you're not a sub, hit one. I'm going to try to. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all doing okay? Everybody doing okay on a Friday night? I'm sitting here on Facebook arguing with a fucking idiot who's protecting billionaires. Guys, I don't understand what is happening in this country where men who make under $40,000 a year protect billionaires. And then they'll just swear up and down, oh, the billionaires, they pay their fair share of taxes. You could show them numbers. It don't matter. They just want to protect them. They want to protect them. And, it's pretty fucking stupid. We're going to be honest. Oh, yeah, that's in the kids' chat for on a Friday night, okay, just so you know. Before I get anybody in here complaining or trying to pull my channel down because I'm using curse words. Yeah, I got this idiot, man. I swear, should I read it? Should I read you this message text message chain that I have here? Okay, so okay, so it's something it's talking about. I don't know what the post is even is, but it says this person Kelly put millionaire, billionaire, they need to pay their fair share of taxes. No one is looking to increase taxes for the middle class. Stop fear mongering. And then, of course, somebody says you're very right. And then somebody else pops in and says they already pay their fair share. And I responded, no, they don't. They pay 10% or lower. Teachers pay 20 and above sometimes. Sometimes they can be a little lower too. He put wrong. Billionaires pay 30% plus. I'm a teacher. I don't fall for this bullshit. Union leadership lies. Teacher pay on average 12 to 18%. Why do you hate billionaires? Do you hate success? That's what these fucking shrimp brains and shrimp dicks. That's what they do. They're little cuck boys that protect their little billionaires. And I told him, prove it. I'll wait. Because he said he wanted to, he said billionaires pay 37% of their fucking income on taxes. Yeah. This moron. His name's Jim Casey. Here he is. I'll show you a picture of him. But anyway, I said not a single billionaire pays 30% of their annual salary for taxes. I work in taxes, so care to try again. I don't work in taxes. I was just fucking with them. And then I told him to prove his numbers. He of course he doesn't prove his numbers. They never do. They never want to prove their numbers. And then I put he said something like I have nothing against billionaires. I said you have nothing against a group of less than 1% of Americans taking home 84% of all new earned income. I said, how fucking sad, bro. And then he talks about the Bible, you know. Oh, I mentioned that, hey, if you believe in billionaires, you got a Bible handy? I said, are you a Christian? He said, yeah. I said, well, then you're going to hell. If you support billionaires, then you're going to hell. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what the Bible says. The love of money and or love, love of money. And if you're not, guys, if you're not standing up and saying something right now, I just donated $50. I taped it to a balloon and sent thanks, man. Yeah, if you're not, now I lost my train of thought. But fuck the billionaires. That's my train of thought. Okay. That's my train of thought. And anybody who says otherwise, you're a cuck boy. You're a cuck boy, cuck billionaire ball licker. That's how we're going to start off on our Friday night. Yes. Calling it like it is. Now, of course, in the background, I do have on this fucking clown show, this correspondence dinner, just for the hell of it. We'll see what happens in it. Hope you guys had a good day. What you're looking at in that picture is a piece of art sent to me by one of our subs by the name of Tyson. He sent me that. I know it's AI, but I still appreciate the fact that he created it for me. Spain had to pay 35% tax on their winnings just for playing here, but the billionaires somehow avoid paying taxes of all. Fuck them. Yes, exactly, man. I mean, you would think some of the positions that I take, I understand that they would be controversial. Well, some of them, not very many of them. But if you're a critical thinker, but I thought this was going to be just a cakewalk, you know? Yeah, everybody's going to agree with that. No, apparently nobody does agree with that. Apparently, there's a lot of little cuck boy Americans. We know what they look like. We know what they look like. They drive a F-150 Ford pickup. They think they're making $40K a year. That they're going to be a millionaire because they see a little trajectory, and and they think that somebody's coming for their little $40K a year. But what these little pea brains don't understand is when you finally hold these fuckers up top accountable, everybody's wealth increases except theirs. Everybody else, their wealth is going up. Everybody, including the red hats. So stop being dumb fucks, okay? Trickle down never worked, never will work. Time to move on. When something doesn't work and it continues not to work, you don't continue to do it. You change. And it's time to change. What's up, East Tennessee? Circle of protection. That's for you, buddy. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to come down, sit on it. Sit on it. Here's your anus. You sit on it, and then I need you to spin. Okay? How about that, Circle? That's what I think about that comment, bro. Billionaire ball liquor, man. James in East Tennessee. Your take. Oh, James must be a red hat. He's laughing at me. Your take are only controversial to crooks who hate being held to normal. Yeah, yeah. They. I mean, you can see it, guys. It's clear as day every single day. Now, as a matter of fact, there's never been a president in the history of our country who did what Donald Trump did when he came into office. And what he did was he cut all the fucking programs and things going on in blue states. We found that out today. They did that shit intentionally. It wasn't about trying to save money. It was going straight to any blue state and cutting all their shit. We'll remember that, bitch. We will remember that. I'm not a billionaire support. How much is too much, Circle? Circle, do you think money's unlimited? Do you think wealth on this planet is unlimited? Or do you think there's a limited amount of wealth? Circle, answer the question. Do you think that money in this world is unlimited? Or do you think that there's a limited amount of wealth? Thank you, Disturbed Radical. Get them. Waiting on some of my people to get in here. I want them to see this funny cartoon. Nobody's even laughed at the cartoon. I guess it looks like, yeah. I guess people these days, they see AI stuff and they're just like, whatever. Burger, Burger. I was thinking about you. Are you the kid from the zoo? Are you the kid from the zoo, Burger? Is that you? Are you sneaking into this channel? I mean, just be honest with me, Burger. You don't have to lie. I can't remember. I should remember, but I can't. Oh, you're not? Okay. You're from up north? All right. Well, no, that was a kid who came up to me on a live stream last week at the zoo. He came into my stream and he came in, at nighttime, and I told him, I was like, hey, this is an adult channel, I mean, I guess there's some cool parents that might let their kids listen to liver cheese. No, but if you look at the entire world, you make up more than most people in the world. Do you want Ethiopians taking your money because you can't make 500? Huh? What is that? What are you talking about with Ethiopians, bro? I'm talking about America. I'm talking about the United States of America holding the billionaires up top. Hey, Circle, did you know that in the 1950s we taxed anything over 500,000 at 90%? Anything. So that's what you guys don't understand. It's going to be over a certain amount that's going to be taxed that way. It ain't like we ain't giving these fucking people money to live. You got it? In the 50s, we taxed anything over $500,000 at 90%. And guess what it did? It built the largest middle class in the history of the world and the strongest middle class in the history of the world. And then what happened? Oh, we don't know. Sometime in the 1980s, some little trickle down shit got started by somebody, and we've been sucking billionaire balls ever since. That shit ends very soon. Cuss me one more time, Circle. Cuss me one more time. I don't want to kick you out of here. Oh, there it is, guys. That's the scary word. There's the scary word that they think it's going to win the next election. They think it's the fucking 1950s. They think communism is going to scare people. They think communism is going to scare people into not voting for a Democrat, even though they can't pay for fucking gas, can't pay for motherfucking food. Everything's fucking gone up. Everything's gone up, including the hate. Yeah, that shit ain't working, bro. When I saw that a month ago, I called it out right when I fucking saw it, guys. I said, this is what you're going to be here. Because they woke up and you see 2 or 3 of the clowns go on the fucking Fox and say that one little word, and you're like, okay, that's what they're going to try to run on, communism. Okay, you stupid motherfuckers, okay? You don't have voters to gain. You have no voters to gain. The people who are against Trump will never fucking vote for Trump. I don't give a fuck if you gave them $50,000. It ain't happening. So take your goddamn medicine, because that's what's going to happen in November. Not only is he going to lose, he's going to get his fucking ass kicked. And it's going to be in Democratic Party, you better be ready. I know what the Democratic Party. Look, we're calling out Democratic Party right now. I'm calling them out right now because they did something today. They think they're fucking cute. They think they're real cute, the Democratic Party, all right? Democratic Party, I'm fixing to say fuck you too, all right? Because you're beholden to corporate interest also. You're beholden to corporate interest also. You're protecting the billionaires also, all right? So, this ain't, I mean, you might not do it as much as the other side, but you still fucking do it. Sorry, I was watching this. Urban, don't come in here and tell me that shit, bro. I've read up on it. I know goddamn well everything I'm talking about, motherfucker, unless you got proof. Bring in some proof. Bring in some proof. If you don't come into this channel right here without proof, guys. Because you ain't going nowhere. The days of you walking around making shit up. Oh, there's 25 million fucking illegals in the country. Where? Where? You got to show me some proof. Um, I mean, just you need, and that's what makes Red Hats so motherfucking angry because they want to just throw all their opponents in jail. That's what they want to do. They want to call anybody who agrees with anything they say. They want to call them evil. Uh, Come say that to my face. I dare any of you Red Hat clowns, come up to my fucking face out in the street. I'm in Bartlett, Tennessee, in Memphis, and tell me I'm evil. I would love for you to do that. And then you'll just see how motherfucking evil I can be. All right, here we go. Ooh, I need one of these. Guys, you got to get nasty with them, man. They don't care. They don't give a fuck about you. They'll cheat, they'll lie, cheat, and fucking steal, and you can sit back and go, well, maybe we shouldn't do that because they're doing it and it makes us look bad. Well, you're going to lose every fucking election then. It's time to fight fire with fire. It's time to stand up to these fucking clowns. And if you don't, you're going to have a white Nazi fucking country. I won't be here. I'll be long gone. I'll be long gone. What up, Tyson? We got the artist of the picture. The artist of the picture in the room. All right. Hey, so I'm gonna show you guys. Last night I had. Hang on, give me 1 second. I had. And I'll tell you something funny, Tyson. Oh, I gotta eat this first. Hang on. Where the hell is it? I gotta eat this. I gotta eat this. Look, they were on sale. They were on sale before they got banned. And it is the 500 milligram. Haven't had dinner. Neither have the dogs. So yeah, we're gonna get a little rowdy in here. Hey Tyson, the picture. I'm gonna show you why I have this picture up real quick, okay? Um, and it's good timing too because I'm eating a gummy as we talk about it. I sent Tyson a pic yesterday after my live stream, and of me. I just gotten back from the grocery store holding the banana cream pies, and smiling because in case you get it's lore, okay? Gummy, yeah, THC gummy. Oh, it's got a crunchy in it. I hate it when they have that. Um, but I sent him a picture, and he he sent me some pictures back, and I'm going to show you some of those. First, I'll show you the original picture. Let me see if I download it. Yeah, here's the original picture that I sent. Oh, what the hell's going on? Hmm. Okay, there's the original picture that he sent. Yeah, man. I tell you what, man. I need a weed whacker. So the first one he sent me back was hell. I can't remember. All right, he sent me this one. How about that one? I gotta say that's probably the most disturbing one. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that. I messed it up. I messed up our. So yeah, that's okay. Yeah, he sent me that one. That was one of the last ones he sent me. He had a good time last night. It seemed, and I'm gonna tell you what, he's really fast at it too. Holy crap! I couldn't believe how fast he was at it. That's what she said. This one, oh yeah, that one. You were messing with fire right there. You knew you were sending me those pictures, and my wife was laying right next to me. She might have seen that one. She might not have. The no beard one. Let's see if I downloaded it. Yeah, I did. I did. How about this one? Oh, hang on. How about that one? Um, it's not really. I mean, it's kind of looks like me a little bit, but there's something. The the jawbone is a little. I think it's a little too big. It makes me look a little chunky. I mean, I'm not. I don't think I'm chunky. I think I'm like 163 pounds right now. Um, your username is fitting to your party. Uh, it's a liver cheese party, bro. And then he sent me over this one. So I want y'all to take a look at that. Why does it keep changing my format whenever I do that? Yeah. Apparently, AI thinks this is what I would look like, shaved up. I don't know. And with decent teeth. You had didn't was I smiling in one of them? Yeah, didn't you fix my teeth in one of them? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it does look like Johnny Knoxville, doesn't it? Certainly does. All right, guys, we're here on a Friday night. I've got the stupid ass correspondence dinner on in the background. I'm so tired of politics, man, that I don't even. We're trying to figure out. Oh shit! What happened? What just happened? Oh, my whole screen disappeared for a minute. We're trying to figure out. I got two streams on. What do you mean? I got two streams on? Yeah, I got a vertical and horizontal. So if you're watching me vertical and you're around a TV or something and you want to move it over to your TV, oh, what am I talking about? If you're watching me vertical, turn your phone this way. Watch what happens. Bam! I blew your mind, didn't I? Okay, OCD, vertical and horizontal, absolutely. AI has everyone's photos. Just go out in public, face share. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Gradient. Gradient? Do you know that I'm a First Amendment auditor? Because that was a very fitting comment there. Tyson, how was your day, guys? Anybody have a good day? We need to get some people to hang in here tonight, or at least for a little bit, instead of our usual 4 to 10. We need to get you know. I know it's well. I mean it's Friday night and we got the douchebag on. Sorry, I got to check something. All right. Um. Oh, I got these a couple days ago. I got y'all saw me when I was over at the where was I at the name of that place? I always forget the name of it. Man, I'm being very forgetful today. It's a little bit scary to be if I'm being honest with you. Um, Ollie's. Picked these up. And the only reason I picked them up is because the other day I had the cinnamon ones, and the cinnamon ones were hot as balls, man. Guys, if you ever see this brand of licorice out and you see cinnamon and you're a fan of cinnamon, then pick them up. Pick them up because holy cow, man, those things were. Here's what they look like. Of course, cinnamon one's red, but they're pretty stout. Yeah, I see both of them. Oh shit, isn't it? Stuck together. But if you're a fan of atomic fireballs, y'all remember atomic fireballs? And you ever see these out in a cinnamon flavor? They're cheap. They're like less than they were $1 or $1.25. Pick them up, but be prepared because they're really hot. You know how the atomic fireball, y'all guys know what I'm talking about with atomic fireball? You were alone on the other one. What other one? What are you talking about, bro? There's not another one. I don't have another stream going. And actually, no, it is different viewers. It is different amounts of viewers. It's supposed to be. Generally, there's going to be more over on. I'm looking at both screens. And the vertical one usually has more viewers just because it's vertical. You don't have to put it on your TV. It's easy to do. People don't have to be smart enough to turn their phone sideways. We are going to be doing some long format videos, though. There's no doubt about that. That's going to be happening. And as a matter of fact, let me see if I can find. You see if I can find something. Shit. What's going on? Hang on. Share screen. There we go. Okay. Share screen. Share screen. YouTube. I got to be very careful. Very careful. YouTube's kind of being a prick. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to say that out loud. All right, there we go. We'll watch it like that. And then I'll blow this one up over here if you're watching it large format. Guys, there's a lot more to this than you think. There's like 18,000 settings as far as and I've dickered around with it and I've tried to make it where if I am watching a video or whatever that it will be big enough on horizontal and big enough on vertical where you can at least see it. That's what she said. You were the only one on horizontal? Yeah, man. I don't know why people don't like the horizontal. The horizontal mambo. Is that what it's called? Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something whether you like it or not. Let's go right over here. You may have already seen it, but I'm going to show it just for the heck of it anyway. It'll probably look terrible, but all right, where are we at? Okay, here we go. Oh God, 1,000 views. Because we can have some fun. Hurry up, let's go see the monkeys. Real. Let's go see the monkeys. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, here we go. What's up, man? Whoa, shit. He scared the crap out of me. He did. He scared. Did you see me jump? I was talking. He scared me so much. A couple little girls came over, and one of them had an ice cream. Up. What's up, buddy? I bet he wants your ice cream. What's he doing? Is he cleaning them?
No. I think he's looking for.
Did you hear the way she answered me?
What's up, buddy? What's your name? What do you think his name is?
I said, what's he doing? Are they cleaning? Is he cleaning them? And I, I'm not going to be a jerky face to a little kid, but that's what he's doing. When they're looking for bugs, that's what it's doing. It's grooming. Okay, maybe not cleaning. Maybe I said, but she was like, "No, did you hear?" I was like, "What a jerky face." What's he doing? Is he cleaning them?
No. I think he's looking for bugs.
Is that yeah? What's up, buddy? What's your name? What do you think his name is?
Oh yeah, when y'all have food.
And then some other girls on the other side came over and were wanting to film the monkey too.
They come over if you got food, even though you can't give it to them.
So I kind of got out of there. There were a lot of kids. I don't know if they're filming kids.
Because we can have some fun.
I mean, as far as filming kids, man, it's not like, I don't know. It's not a strict rule. You know what I mean? If people are no new viewers, where? No, it's showing just the total viewers. I actually thought it was separate. There's probably a way that it's 7 in here right now. It's showing me. Would you rather eat a handful of pure cinnamon or do a 24-hour stream? I'd do a 24-hour stream. I don't even have to think about that one, bro. Thank you for that question, though, Burger. I'd absolutely do a. Guys, so sorry that happened. Here, we're just gonna leave it like this for now, so we can talk. We can have a chat. 7 in vertical and 1 in horizontal. Okay, it doesn't show me that. It only shows me the total number. You must be 10 years old. Dog fucker. This is okay. And that no real substance of rational thought comes out of you. Magtards really are retarded. You catching the live waiting on the short bus? I missed it. What'd he say? Look at Rick A. Rick A says that Democrats want communism in America. Guys, I would be willing to bet you $100 fucking right now that Rick A don't even know what the fuck communism is. Rick A, what's communism? What's communism? You done messed up now, buddy. What the hell did I do with my... Okay. Yeah, the horizontal, they have to look that up. It's not... I Tyson, I saw the writing on the wall. I was one of the few that saw the writing on the wall before it happened. When they started throttling my videos, I put up a short for the first time. I realized, well, I think I put up a short a while back, but I didn't put them up a lot because I didn't realize how valuable they are. But now I mean, that's the bulk of what I put up are shorts. Just people have short attention spans, man. It just is what it is. Yeah, I went and I'm still waiting on that answer. Still waiting on that answer. What is communism, Ricky? He don't know. He don't know what it is. What's up, Big K? Shit, what was that? Yeah, last night, Tyson, I actually clicked on someone's video. It was a couple, and I guess they do road trips or whatever. They weren't doing. They were just on some sort of trip. They were out in the woods. They've got a channel. They put it up, and they had a 30-something minute video. So I clicked on it just to see how many subs they have, because I like to look and see how people grow their channels, and these guys had like 21 subs, and they had put a long format video out last week, 7 days ago, and it had 24 views. So I subbed them. I don't know who they were. I watched half the video. It was okay. I mean, I didn't think it was anything special, but I did offer them some advice. I typed some stuff in and told them how they can grow their channel, because they're never going to grow their channel doing long format videos of going into the woods and getting ticks on you. It's just not. It's just not going to happen ever. So what I told them was, you have to focus on shorts. When you have 21, and you guys know it. Some of you have small channels. I wonder what Swan's at now. We should go over and look at Swan and see what her numbers are at over there, because she seemed to be growing pretty quickly. She is a female. She does have an advantage. I don't care what anybody says. Don't beat me up. I'm not sexist. Women on YouTube have a better chance of getting a following than men do. Oh, he came back yelling. Let's go to Washington State. Team Georgie. Shout out Patterson. No, but I let them know, guys, if you have a small channel, and even if you don't want to do it full time, and you ain't gonna make a ton of money, Tyson knows. He knows you ain't gonna make a ton of money. But put the shorts up. Put the shorts up. Hey, I'm teeing these things up, and y'all ain't even put the shorts up, and that'll people will watch those shorts. They'll be at work, sitting on the toilet, hiding in the back. That's when you that, and then later on, when you get, I think is it 500 subs now, or is it 1,000? I think it may be 1,000 when you can live stream. I think it may be 500. Don't get me wrong, or don't quote me on that. Women at a bar have a better chance of getting picked up than men. Yes, absolutely, Tyson. There's no doubt about that. No doubt. Especially, there's some men that you guys know those men. There's men that just ooze that personality, when they go into a bar, and or wherever they meet their women. That's where, boy, I just gave myself away there, didn't I? That's where I used to meet all my women, was at the fucking bar or nightclub. That's funny as hell. Give me 1 second. I wonder if the people up on stage are smelling Don's shit diaper. Would they sit around them? Y'all think it's wafting over to other people? The shit smell from Don? I'm gonna come in here one day and I'm gonna have totally different. I'm gonna be completely shaved, and y'all are gonna know who I am. That would probably happen. Why's my chat not going down to the bottom? No, only 50 subs. You've got 50 subs, Tyson. Tyson? Are you trying to do a channel? Or are you talking about Swan? Well, let's go check it out. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hang on, give me 1 second. I don't know if you can see me when I do that, but let's do this. I know y'all don't see. I'm saying let's do this, and y'all are not seeing anything. It's me dicking around on my computer trying to pull stuff up. I'm gonna get good at this. I have to continue to do laptop streams because I need to get good at the program in order to bring you decent content. You notice I didn't say good. I said decent. All right, let's go on over here and see what Swan's up to. Swan song. I need to be careful what I'm typing in here. You guys can see my some of my search. Well, where's she at? It's TCG, isn't it? Where's she at? That's her name, right? Maybe she's got something in it that I don't know. I'm subbed to the channel. What am I doing? What am I doing? All I gotta do is go over here. I've got a lot of subs though. I got a lot of subs, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all want to see Liver Cheese's subs? Are y'all curious who I have subbed? It's not gonna do it for me easily. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what the hell is it doing. All right, let's check out here. That's what we'll do. We're gonna check out all of my subs. Yeah, this is and maybe it'll give you a little insight into me, and maybe it'll give you some ideas about what maybe you can go watch, or avoid. And I'm not gonna remember a lot of these. I as a matter of fact, we could probably go through here, and I could clear up my my list of people. Okay, we got 3D Bot Maker. I don't know what they do. Oh yeah, they do little cars that race on slot tracks and stuff. A&E, abroad in Japan. I haven't watched this guy's in a while, but he's got 3.29 million subs. He's good. It's just an American or British guy making videos in Japan. Oh my God, they got Caitlin Collins coming up. Caitlin Collins is coming up right now. She's within 10 feet of Trump. Guys, I hope y'all have it on the background so we can talk about it. Now, remember, as I'm doing this, I can't really see you because I don't have my set up on two screens. I'll have to go and look and check your comments every now and then. But you can, but if you use Prism app, you can do it with none through. But yes, add my channel so I can go live. I don't have your stuff, Tyson. Are you meaning for me to add? Have I not subbed to you, Tyson? Or you saying you want to go live tonight? You seem to be doing better tonight. Thanks, big 5K, big K5. Search alphabetically. Oh, you're talking about in my on my subs. I need to make this bigger over here because if you're looking vertically, you can't really see it. Okay, I'm gonna sub to your channel, buddy. I'm sorry, I haven't done that yet. What's your content, man? What's your content, Tyson? I was talking to a friend today about your channel and your ability to bring both sides of a political scene together for robust debates on the topics of the day. Oh, look at Big K. Big K, we're all right, man. He's coming in being all nice. I appreciate you, Big K. Now, I'm watching the correspondence dinner here, right? So, do you have it on too? Does everybody have it on? He's getting ready to come up and speak. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not yet. No, I appreciate that, big K5. I'm always going to struggle with your name, bro, because we have a big K5 and we have a big 5K that comes in here. And it's confusing every time I see him. Big K5 is he's a Christian man who, he believes in his agenda, and I respect him for that. And I let him, wait, it's big. And he's conservative, and we've had a few dust ups. It's okay though. Oh, you need 50 subs to go live. Okay. Okay, got you. Okay, got you, Tyson. I'll definitely do that. Let me, Gen X, can I request a video for you to react to? It depends on what it is, Burger. I've got 2 copyright strikes. I got to be very, very careful. I'll tell you what. You put it up. I might not be able to do it live, but tell me what you want me to. to look at, and I'll, if it's something, I'll do some research and maybe we'll throw it up here. Not live, but on a video or something. You understand? I can't really take a chance with that. Because yeah, they got me right now. They got me, man. Play that guy's 8. I didn't contact him yet, but I might play some of that. Did you vote Trump and change your mind? No, that's not me, man. I didn't vote last time. It's called a caution Godzilla versus Kong, one versus many. I haven't seen that burger. I know you're a big fan of that, though. I've heard you seen you bring it up before. I'll do that, brother. It's all about being true to yourself. That's what your channel is, or that's what you're telling me. All right, I'm gonna go back over here and we're gonna check out my subs. Okay, guys. I'll let you know when Trump comes on. I'm not gonna be seeing your comments for a second, so I'm not ignoring you. Okay, next we got accountability for all. This guy right here. He's probably 250K subs. He's one of the big Mac daddies when it comes to auditing. And he's cool as hell, man. He's got that Jersey accent, and he will dress a cop down like no other. Tyson, if you don't know about this guy, I bet you do, because he's up there kind of in your area. He's something else, man. He served prison time, and he does not play around with the cops. He's very good at his job. If you're looking for a good audit channel, accountability for all, that's got to be right up there on your list. Active self-protection. This is a good channel. I haven't watched it in a while. It just shows situations where, maybe it's a hidden camera, or not a hidden, a security camera or something, and they're judging how somebody reacted to a bad situation, like, getting robbed or something like that. And they're trying to tell people this should have been done, this shouldn't have been done, stuff like that. Very cool channel. I would highly suggest them. Adam Mockler, 2.18 subs. He's a political pundit. He is a very smart young man. I like Adam a lot. I will tell you, the one thing I don't like about Adam is he's very he plays the game with when you see the splash of his live, when you see, when not his live, but whatever his video is, his thumbnail always makes it seem like he's got some breaking huge news that's going to shock the world. And usually it's not. It's just him talking about Trump. But I like him. He's very smart. He's been on CNN a couple of times. I'm sure you know him if you see him. All right, guys. Hey, this is the channel for us, okay? This next one. And if you can't see it, I'll tell you what it is. Agenda Free TV. This is just a guy. He does what he says. He'll pull up almost any story. He goes live. He goes live a lot. If he thinks it's a big story. I see here he's almost at 1 million subs. Man, what a and it is truly agenda free TV. You'll never hear anything political about it. He may be showing footage from the Iran war, and he's always showing something, but he keeps politics out of it. So if that sounds like something that's good for you, if you like live streams and breaking live coverage, he's your guy. Alice Knows. I don't know who Alice Knows is. She's only got 9 subs. Y'all want to see who Alice Knows is? Let's see. She's probably a sub of ours, I would assume. I'm going to watch one of her videos. Mount Shasta 4 years ago. But she only has it in... Is it just outdoor stuff? Cool. Well, you know what, guys? It's got 2 comments. Somebody put it's 7 months ago. What a beautiful place. Then somebody put Happy Easter. She's had no comments she only got 3 thumbs up for this little video. I'm going to give her a thumbs up because I love outdoor videos, and I'm going to add a comment to make her day. Great content. Continue on. There we go. Great content. Continue on. Hopefully she gets that message. All right, we're gonna go back. All right, all that Jasmine, that's my friend. That's my friend. She lives here in Memphis. She worked with me. She was one of my employees at a place that I used to talk about quite often. I used to work out that I did not like. She was one of the all-stars. She got 2.45 subs. She does like fashion stuff. She's sweet as hell though. I'm real. You know what? I am really impressed. She's got that many subs. I didn't think she was doing it as much as she is. So I'm gonna have to comment on one of hers. Amagansett Press, 667K subs. Probably the first audit video I think I ever watched was Amagansett Press. This guy right here, he's fantastic. They're not Amagansett is not real. They're not a controversial channel. They are because they're auditors, but they handle it they're not aggressive. You know, he's smart as a whip, and you're never going to prove him wrong. And his son's pretty good too. I still watch them from time to time. I don't know who this is. Yeah, guys. Yeah, look at here. You found out something new about liver cheese. I'm not going to lie, guys. I like Arcade Matt. I like him. I know. Why should a 55-year-old man like Arcade Matt? If you don't know who Arcade Matt is, he goes out and he plays games at Dave and Buster's and carnivals and tries to win as many tickets as he can. He plays crane games and stuff like that, and it's kind of mindless. You know, it's I know people. I have some weird channels I watch, but apparently 1.84 million other people watch them too. I think they're mostly kids. But I like him. He's got an okay personality. It's kind of fake, but I don't know. I still like him. I think he's a good kid. I like his channel. Ari, I don't know who this is. Oh yeah, I do know who she is. I've been watching her shorts lately. She takes phone calls. She's a political commentary. She takes phone calls and rips Trumpsters up. Art and Odd. I don't know who that is. 188 subs. Attraction 360. I don't know what that is. Auditing Erie County. Aussie Coin Pusher. I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe to this. And the reason I'm going to unsubscribe to the Aussie Coin Pusher, if you've ever never seen a Coin Pusher video, it's an arcade video. God, it seems like odd. But I've heard that he sets his up. None of his are real. So I'm taking that away. BOS Reaction. 7,000 subs. Continue on, brother. Bought and Bankrupt. This guy's pretty cool. He's a traveler. He travels all over the world, and he videos his travels. Barstool Sports. Dave Portnoy. All right, I'm going to get made fun of. Balin Levine. I don't even remember doing this. I have no idea. He's got 4.9 million subs. Looks like a younger kid. Maybe he does like pranks or something. B-Copic stock footage. Stock tornado footage. TNA and WWE content with this channel BDE. Beard Meets Food. Guys, you ever seen this guy? He's pretty cool. He's got a giant beard, and he's a competitive eater, and he's amazing. He's unstoppable. I've never seen him lose a challenge. Beat 'em ups. He says, I'm an acquired taste like Vegemite. He's got 1.93 million subs. Beth Edmonds, 6 subs. Let's see what she's about. I don't know what this is. She has no content, but she has 6 subs. She must be one of my subs that I sub back. Bill Withers, singer. Billy Strings, singer. I'm really surprised Billy Strings only got 497K. Thought he would have had more than that. Blaine Locklear, I don't know, a gamer. Brad Cabral, this guy I used to work with. He's a comedian now. Brian Taylor Cohen. I'm going to come back over and read your comments, see if anybody's paying attention anymore. We still got 6 people in here. Cool. I've arrived. Long time no see. If you don't like it, move on. Love Beard. Oh, he loses, but not too often. Look at Big K. Thank you, man. Big K in here defending me, man. Pretty awesome. Uh-oh, Kitty. Kitty's here. Kitty's here. Long time no see. Kitty, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? Talk to me a little bit. Love Beard. Oh, he loses, but not too often. I want to see what Big K thinks about my channels. Big K, you can be honest. You can be honest. If you make fun of my channels, man, I haven't gone through these channels in so long. I don't even know what's on here. It's not like I ever search my subs. I just wait for what they show me. Deja vu. All right, I'm gonna go back over here, and okay. We got Brian Taylor Cohen. I know Big K is not gonna be happy about that one. 5.21 million subs. This guy right here, he's a progressive political commentator. Clearly, I think he has higher aspirations. I've been seeing him a lot on CNN, and this picture of him, if you see him now, he's getting all big. Like he's bulking up and everything, man. I don't know. I feel like he's getting ready to run for office. Tell me what y'all think with Brian Taylor Cohen. Bright Sun Films, from abandoned buildings to bankrupt companies and canceled projects. Explore our past. These are the shows and videos I find interesting. Okay, cool. Brutal Moose. Brutal Moose is hilarious. He does food reviews and all kinds of stuff. I like him a lot. Brian Andrews, he's one of the copyright strikes that I got when I was doing that's why I can't play his song anymore. The Hell No song, or can't play that anymore. We're still in the process of finding out if we're going to be allowed to play it. Okay, I filed an appeal for that copyright strike. And when you file an appeal, I think they go to the artist and they have 30 days to respond to it. And then YouTube lets me know if I can officially use his stuff. I think that's how that works. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'd love to play his video. Cars versus. This is pretty cool. It's a channel of wrecking. But it's video game wrecking from I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of these. I'll just give you a taste of what this is, okay? Again, this is not my video. This is Bean NG Drive. That's the name of the game. I just want to show y'all what it's about.
The bridge is blocked. Hey, look, there's another one.
If I had a good computer,
That's
I would
a
have that
railroad
game.
bridge.
So,
we would
we
be
gotta get
doing
across.
crash videos all the time. See how it's a crash test dummy driving? Wait till you see a crash visit. It's amazing. All it is they just set cars up to crash into each other.
Uh-oh, that's not good. The train's coming.
I don't know how they did all this. All right, but anyway, that's what that is. I'm going to fast forward it so you can see the wreck. I don't want to get in trouble here. I don't think I will, but...
Back up!
Oh, no. Now, we'll see it from several different angles. Well, it'll show fatalities and stuff. It's a pretty graphic channel. You see the bodies? Look. I don't know. It's mindless stuff. You know, that's not... I know it may be weird. You guys are thinking, why would you be watching that? But I don't. I get my entertainment through weird places. Chico's Corrupt Chronicles. This is a guy he's a sub. He's a sub. Update on Tyree Nichols. Proof of Memphis Scorpion unit beating. He's come into our streams before. He lives in Memphis. I haven't heard from him in a couple weeks, but I think he'll be back. 1.5, 3,000 subs. I'm sub to him. Chris D'Alia, comedian, I guess. Chris Stuckman. If you're a movie guy, this is a really good one. Chris Stuckman. Chuck Bronson. Chuck Bronson is an auditor. Cincinnati picker. I got a lot of pickers on here too. The classic car guy. Commonwealth picker. I watched him a lot. I don't watch him that much anymore. Craigslist Hunter, Crash Hard, Crash Boom Punk, Crime Vault, Q Reeves Experience. Q Reeves, oh my goodness. What in the world has happened to Q Reeves? What has happened here? He has blown up, brother. Holy cow. He's got 215K subs. I think he's local. I've talked to him. We've reached out to each other. We're going to do a video, or we were going to do some stuff together. And then that's right around the time I had my stroke, and I ain't heard from him in a while. Curiosity Incorporated. This guy, he goes and buys entire houses, and then videos going through picking the houses. You know, somebody may have passed away or something, and he'll, instead of the family dealing with it, he'll just buy the entire house with everything in it, which I've always thought is pretty cool. Dan Reagan comedy. No, this is boring. I ain't gonna do this. Def Leppard. Yeah, I'm a member of Dude Perfect. Beat me up if you want to. Evan Freiberger, he's pretty good. Fanboy Flicks, guys. If I can get you guys to sub any of these channels, I'd go over to Fanboy Flicks. Go over to Fanboy Flicks. He's I'm gonna try to see if Swan's in here. I know she is. That Fanboy Flicks guy, what he does is he does like he'll find old school weird movies and he'll kind of riff on them a little bit while he'll do some things where he puts himself into the movie, and it's always weird movies. It's called Weird Movies with Mark. He's funny. Kill Tony, love Kill Tony. Kit Boga, this is a guy that gets scammers. Kit Boga, if you ever want to see somebody talking and messing with scammers, this is your guy. He has voice modulation. He can change his voice. He calls up scammers and he makes them think that he's an old woman or something else, and then it's pretty funny. Know Your Rights, Cult News, amazing. This guy's really good. Kurt Kaz, I thought I unsubbed from him. I'm unsubbing from Kurt Kaz. This guy right here. You know what? I'm going to give him another chance. He's gotten really. There's some things going on his channel that I'm not a fan of. He's doing some kind of things that are kind of rough. Look, Leon Hart, my Pokemon sub. Loaf, I love Loaf. I love him. Mammoth Club, that's a travel video. We should be getting Swan. I got a lot of subs, don't I? Holy hell. North Star Alpha, 13 subs. There's our guy. He hadn't been in here in about a week or two. Oh, come on. Where you at? QRS. Here we go. Southern Draw Law. Guys, this is the channel that first aired my video for the one that I had a stroke. I don't know this guy, but I've gotten a lot of subs from this channel. A lot of people come over to my channel after they've watched his video of me. So if you guys ever want to see a lawyer talk about what happened to me, then go to Southern Draw Law and he will show my video. Well, I don't know if he shows it in full. I've never watched it. But I had a lot of people coming over telling me, hey, man, Southern Draw Law over here, man, he's telling you you're going to be getting a lot of money. And I'm like, well, where the hell's that at? But yeah, I need to go watch that video. Maybe I should watch it right now. No, I'm not going to watch it right now. Somebody told me that, yeah, he took up, he's got 179K subs, that he took that video and did something with it. And all of a sudden my numbers went way up and I had a lot of people talking. So, Southern Draw Law, if you want to see Liver Cheese's video and a lawyer talk about it, go right over there. I don't know what he would have it under though. Maybe it would be under like, I have no idea. I mean, I don't know what it would be under. He did it like, I don't know, a year and a half ago. Maybe not even that long. Hold on. Yeah, it's about a year and a half ago, I think. Or a year ago, something like that. Storm Chasers, we got a lot of those. I don't see Swan on here. What the hell's going on? Carpetbagger, my number one sub right here. This is the guy, he's the one I watch the most videos from. And he's just a road trip guy. I love the Good Liars, J-Town Press. Love those guys. They are auditors. Any moment, guys, Trump is going to be speaking. Any moment. Any moment. Y'all want to see some secret videos? I can show you some secret videos. Y'all want to do that real quick? Let's look at our numbers. What are we at? 4.65. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's go to shorts right here. I'm going to show you something. We got a bunch of videos up here that you've never seen. Wait, no, I think you've seen all these. It's weird. I don't have them over here. Here, we're going to watch this guy. Yeah, I don't have mine.
Because we can have some fun.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Let's go see the monkeys. Let's go see the
What
monkeys. Hurry up.
on?
Hurry up. Oh.
What happened? I don't know what happened. All right, I don't know what happened. I'm coming back. I'm going to read your comments. We're going to get out of here. All right, let's see here. What do we got? He is full of love. Very kind man. Oh, is somebody ripping on me or something? A Chinese woman soldier in full uniform just landed a plane into Iran without Americans bombing her. How bold. Huh? Haven't seen anything on that. Yeah, he's going live, Big K. I've got him on the network you probably won't watch, CNN, but at least it's not MSNBC, right, Big K? Uh I don't know. CNN, I feel like they they got caught up and any network out there, you're going to be able to dig up some dirt on and find some things about them that, maybe oh, they ran this story and they shouldn't have run this story. It's the way it's working. Let's do a trivia question. You don't have cable? What? Please, Big K. Tell us why. You just not watch TV? Yeah, why don't you have cable? Why don't you have cable, bro? I don't blame you. I wish I didn't have I wish I didn't have cable. Good God, man. What about how you guys remember how hang on. We're not gonna mess with it. You guys remember how uh do you remember when you used to pay just one bill for your cable? And it got really ridiculous. Remember? I mean, we were getting cable bills of almost $200. They were getting up there. So, everybody tells you cut the cord, cut the cord, cut the cord. Everybody cut the cord, and everybody started getting their subs, their subscription services, and now all of a sudden we're paying just as much as we did back then. They're always going to find a way to ruin it, always, and they're going to shove ads in your face too. They don't want you to have these subscriptions that have no ads. They don't want that. They want that gone. They want to shove ads at you 24 hours a day. So they're actually up there making jokes about him in front of them. Might have to turn this off and watch this, guys. All right, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna try something. Opportunities to do slides, PDFs, extra camera, video file, image file, but I don't have options to do music, media assets. Sorry, I'm trying to figure stuff out as we go. Hey, everybody. This is Ditch. You are so beautiful. You know, some background music. Upload your music. Okay, yeah, I can upload my music. I can upload my music. Absolutely. I do have a new song that I wanted to play you guys. Hopefully, you'll let me do that. Intro. All right, let's see if we can hear this. Two. You ready?
Scene one, Apple, take two.
There you go. It's gonna be one of my new intro songs.
Scene one, Apple, take two.
All right, stop playing it. Stop playing it. So we could just do background music on here, guys. It's pretty cool. Kind of messing around. All right, get that out of here. No, I need it back. I need to show my chat. Oh, I'm so lost. It's hard to enjoy life when all you see on TV is negativity dividing our society to the point of causing widespread chaos. We're absolutely in agreement on that, big K, without a doubt. What do you care? Do you care to tell me what Christian denomination you are? You don't have to if you don't want to, man. But sorry, I listened to the president, or I'm attempting to.
Myself, all presidents, and lots of others. That's the United States.
He seems very docile tonight. Disciples of Christ. I hadn't heard of that one. I'll do a little research into it.
There is no better example of that than Officer Victor Gonzalez. We just met. It was amazing. What he did was
He's
would-be assassin charge, the checkpoint at speed. He was fast. If you looked at that, you look at it about 10 times.
You know, guys, I swear to you, man.
The gun made him nasty, actually. But Officer Gonzalez engaged the attack without hesitation and took a bullet to the chest after his ballistic vest, fortunately, was on, saved his life, and Victor did not even want to go to the hospital for a checkup. We insisted, really, we wanted him to do it. We insisted, but he didn't.
I'm trying to figure out if he's doing if he's changing the format the way it usually is. I don't know. He seems okay. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's really.
We salute you and we thank you with all of our
A little docile tonight, seems like. I wonder if somebody's, puppet thing. Look, I would say this much about this guy, okay? I'll say this much about him here, Big K. You want to? I don't really want to debate about it, but I swear to you, there's something.
So this evening we're picking up.
I think there's somebody higher up pulling the strings when it comes to him.
Serious? Am I supposed to be a comedian? No, I guess he said maybe a little bit of everything. I know one thing I could never have done the speech that I had ready just a short while. Oh, that was going to be a doozy. I was so psyched. I was going to rip people. Just something changed. It's really for the better, but
Wow.
I just wouldn't want to do that. But we'll do a little ripping if you don't mind.
Oh, here we go. He's going to come with some jokes. Let's see if it's going to be jokes or if he's just going to rip people apart.
Everyone's looking really good tonight, and I know it was not easy finding shoes to go along with your bulletproof vest, which many people didn't want to wear because they'd rather die than look 20 pounds heavier. You know that, right? We have that. They put one on me. I said, "Are you sure I'm not wearing it?"
He's telling jokes right now, Big K.
You look exactly 20. They say, "Sir."
I don't know if you can hear it because I got my mic on up here.
I want to thank the outgoing president of the White House Correspondents' Dinner Association. Now, she won't admit it, and she should not admit it, but we sort of became friendly. You know, in times of stress, on occasion, you become friendly. I have a lot of respect for each other. And I tell you, we went through a little bit of a war together. It turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty good because of a lot of good people. They stopped the tragedy. So I want to thank you very much. Fantastic. We worked extremely hard to ensure this dinner was rescheduled. And we want to just thank her family.
What's up, AJ? Welcome back. I'm trying to kind of listen to this, so if I'm not snubbing you or anything, hopefully maybe you can hear it.
But let me also thank the incoming president of the Correspondents Association, Jackie. She can be very tough as a reporter. She can be nasty. She looks so beautiful, but she can be so nasty.
I asked Big K what sect of religion he was with, Christianity, and that's not the right word, what group of Christianity he is, and he said
but now he's a very professional
Disciples
guy.
of Christ.
He loves our country, but it's a big thing. I just see what takes place. We're talking about what takes place to be in the position that you're leaving and that Jackie's coming into. And
Thank you for the nomination. I thought sect didn't sound right. I thought sect sounded a little. That's a little controversial there. Okay, thank you. I wasn't trying to be funny or anything. That's the word that popped in my head. Uh-oh.
She's done a fantastic job. We all love her. She's done a fantastic job. She's another one. She can be nasty. Sometimes she has no choice. But Caroline may have one of the hardest jobs in the White House. She has to deal with all of you.
Oh boy.
All of the time. And you can be very difficult.
They're supposed to be, Donnie.
I'm probably being a little bit oversensitive. Sometimes I really do think that some of you don't like me. In fact, I read a report. I get 93% negative publicity. 93%.
Oh.
I win the election by so much. Think of it. I don't think that's true. I can't believe it's 93. In the 80s, maybe, but not 90. But this place is really the largest group of Trump derangement syndrome people ever put together at one time, I suspect.
Okay,
Some of
AJ.
you are lucky
Gotcha.
that our last dinner was cut short. Brought with me what would possibly have been. I'm telling you, I had something. I was going to go after you. I feel so badly doing this. It's going to be such a letdown. Oh, yeah, you get it. But your lives were really in danger the last time for an opposite reason. But on the plus side, your careers were saved, and we have we really do. We have a complete and total. I love the words complete and total. They say, but it means almost the same thing. I said, it doesn't matter when you say it. It's called emphasis. It's called emphasis. But everyone is now really warming up the new White House military center, drone port, highly protected ballroom. We have our ballroom, the windows.
Let's talk about the ballroom.
I said to the people, well, if a bullet hits, what happens? Nothing. Nothing. It bounces right off, sir. This is the greatest bulletproof glass. They said AK-47. That's supposed to be a big one. I don't know so much about the guns. My sons know a lot. But they said, I know it's big. What would happen? They go up, meaning it can take more. I said, so if I'm making a speech and I hear that pinging sound at a window.
Yeah, you want me to try to turn it up a little bit? I have a mic up here, so it's the correspondence dinner. It's live right now. One of the few times I'll actually watch Trump.
Anywhere in the world, right on the roof, right, protecting the White House, not only the ballroom. And what's underneath, it's supposed to be a top military secret, what's underneath, but then you get sued as usual, and you have to reveal that you're building this unbelievable situation downstairs with room after room of very complex stuff. It was the military's dream to have it built. I wanted to have a ballroom because for 150 years they wanted it. And then the
you like my shirt today?
I said, sir, you're building something. This gives us an opportunity.
Never argue with someone John Brown would have shot.
Never happen again. Because there's very little built under the White House. Very hard to build under a very fragile building.
A little trolley kind of shirt today, huh?
Construction standards, frankly. And this is an opportunity for us to build something very powerful.
Somebody asked me this morning what I thought of John Brown.
And then we get sued and we revealed every room, We told the people that did the suit, they're not good people. We told them, we said, you're being very unpatriotic when you bring a suit like this, but it is what it is. But it's really going, it's moving fast. We're ahead of schedule.
It is what it is, Donnie. It's called the Constitution. It's got our First Amendment rights to bring a lawsuit against our government officials. They really don't want us to put lawsuits against them.
With all of the things that are going along with it for safety and security of future presidents, I'm only going to be using it for about 6 months, assuming we finish it right on time. I get to use it. Somebody said he's building it for himself. I'm building it for the future. I use it. I have not gone down 6 or 7 stories. Then, in that case, I would have been able to get a couple of years out of it. But that was far more complex what we do downstairs than what we do upstairs.
The thing about it, though, is it's just the timing of it.
And I think I'm just telling.
Look. Here's the thing, guys. Let me pause it real quick. Here's the thing. He's talking about the ballroom, and I mean, man, I don't have a huge problem with the ballroom. It's just the fact that everything's so shitty right now. It seems like there's other things to focus on other than the ballroom at this particular point. I think that's why people are so confused by it. But that's just me being with an honest opinion, okay, guys?
I think, it's White House correspondence, so I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to use that. It's going to be very large and very beautiful, very safe, and that's what you need.
Thank you, AJ.
So I was thrilled to see that after witnessing the attack, even Democrat Senator John Fetterman told his fellow Democrats to drop the Trump derangement syndrome and build the White House ballroom. But it's much more than that. It's something that you're going to use. I predict that you're going to end up using it, and a lot of people are going to end up using it. They're going to be as safe as you could possibly be. But despite everything that happened at the previous dinner and all of the dangers involved, I'm told that this is still the hottest ticket in town. This ticket to get in tonight, because it's a smaller room, it's a beautiful room, it's a luxury room. See those beautiful chandeliers? I can tell you everything about them if you'd like to know. See that beautiful Capitol above? See the beautiful Capitol? See everything, the brass. Those chandeliers are great. I'm looking at them saying, I sold this building. And
yeah, that's a fair point, AJ.
Look at it, I'm saying, I wonder if I could walk out with those chandeliers, because you can't buy them. They're very special. I will tell you.
Look, man.
They're checked crystal, because I'd like to say everything's made here, but
On both sides. On both sides, Big K. On both sides. The people that wear all red, red hats, red shirts, red shoes, red legs. I met a guy one time that had a Donald Trump fake leg. That's a real fucking story. Um, so I mean, this whole TDS shit, man. We need to we really need to that shit's got to go because you can use it for both sides. Um, I'll say this that we'll just listen.
And all the people are doing a really nice job. We're proud of them, actually, because, you know, when I left town, I was a little angry. I was a little bit angry. I was offered a nice price. I said, I'm getting out of that place. And then I said, let's make a comeback. And but I was very proud of this building. This building was hot. Remember the lobby floor? 82,000 feet. For those in the real estate business, 82,000 feet. It's a major floor. That thing was packed every single night. It was packed, mostly Republicans, I would say, but it was packed every single night. It almost brings back memories. But I left town and
finger exercises.
Nothing but good experience. And this might be the best experience of all, having all of these incredible people in this room. It's a great feeling, frankly. It's a great feeling. But tonight's event, thank you. But tonight's event is even crazier than the last time. In fact, it's so successful that I've been informed by CBS News' David Ellison, who's going to do a fantastic job. He's the owner. He bought it, spent a lot of money, and he's going to make, I think, fantastic changes and keep some of the great stuff going. But then next year they're going to call it the Trump White House Correspondents Center. He told me that.
Once again, we appear to be off script. Somebody put that. Somebody typed that as a.
But to be honest, it's just about the only way.
Big K, traditionally, presidents' names only go on things after they die. He is vain. The evidence is overwhelming. He's a narcissist. I think a lot of Trump voters and red hats would admit that, you know, they'll tell you he's narcissistic.
Bobby Kennedy, who's right here, personally ran over the cow with his car. He brought it in for you to eat tonight, so it's very fresh. And Bobby also suggested an appetizer featuring.
It's so funny, man. He's Look. There ain't no doubt about it. You can hear it. You can hear it in the man's voice when he responds to the crowd. You know, when the crowd's just saying, you know, you can hear he's kind of like, and when he actually gets a laugh, all of a sudden you hear it in his voice. He starts lighting it up, man. I mean, he's clearly. I would never deny that Trump has a fucking hell of a personality. When he wants to. I've always heard he's a charmer, but I've always heard it's very easy to charm him too. All you got to do is give him something or tell him he's, you know. But the fact does remain, even if you look at this as a cult of personality, which I do, I mean, he's, you know, he can riff. He can riff, and that's why a lot of people like him, I think, you know, because it when he goes off of that teleprompter and, you know, and but that's the whole thing. Why does it all have to be so fucking negative? You know what I mean? I mean, him in here making jokes and everything. I love that. I love to see that side of him. But let's see that side that where we don't, you know, you don't cut all the funding to the blue states and all their SNAP benefits and things like that. I mean, that's and which is why I tell you guys, I somebody else is running his show. I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories or anything like that, but I have I have three, really two, well, maybe three. I think there's three people that are, or three things right now that are really controlling Trump more than anything else. The first one's going to be Israel. The The second one is going to be Stephen Miller. And if you want to, with Stephen Miller, you can tie that in to Turning Point USA, because those are two heads of the same snake. All right. So and these two things don't necessarily get along, if you know what I mean. So there's look. All I can say is, man, we are in interesting times in history. Like, holy hell.
Piece of work. You think it is fun, but he is a very different kind of a person. I love that. But that's what it takes, and he's smart, and he loves the country, and he wants people.
I think he was making fun of his of the way he talks.
He wants people to feel good, and he's doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Bobby.
What, Big K? Big K, look. Okay, I'll add this. Brother. Okay. Other presidents have been puppets too. I think, as a matter of fact, I think every president has been a puppet. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's the billionaires that run everything, and that's why right now they're okay with either side winning, because if one side wins, they're going to get a lot more money than if the other side wins, but they're still in the pocket of the other side. Okay. So, okay. So I'm giving you a little bit here, both sides. You know what the channel's about, Big K? We're about billionaires, man. We're about these people, man, that are. Why is that surprising you that I have that opinion, brother? And if you don't agree with it, that's cool. That's cool. But I just I know Bush didn't do a lot of the stuff he wanted to do. Obama didn't do a lot of things that he wanted to do. As much as I thought Obama was fantastic, and I know I'm going to get flamed for that. There was a lot of things he didn't get done. But again, is there much any side can get done? Trump's getting things done for his side, but he's getting it done by just rolling over laws. He's and they like that. A lot of people like that. Oh, well, he don't give a damn, but you got to be careful, because a lot of those things that he does are undone in the next couple of days. That's but you never hear about that part of it. You only hear about what he did. And then, I see it, man. I read all news all the time. And whenever he does something that I think is really going to screw some stuff up, and then a couple of days later, under the radar, a court or something says, no, that ain't happening, and he has to put it all back in place. You're not hearing about that. You're not hearing about that. You're only hearing about what he does. So I'm just saying, man. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. It's funny. I was trying to restart the video by clicking on the screen, and it's on TV.
Freedom 250 fight, the UFC fight. When I announced that we're going to build a boxing ring right outside of
Where's my damn phone at?
I took a lot of heat. But it turned out they say about the most viewed fight in history. It was beautiful. So many things happened. It was supposed to rain. We're going to do it the week before, and the weather was beautiful. And the weather came and went, and now we came up to Wednesday. They said, sir, this was on a Sunday night, replacing 60 Minutes, which is nice. And Saturday night.
Why is it
And
nice?
they said, sir,
Why is it nice to replace 60 Minutes? We've had 60 Minutes since the fucking 50s. Why is it nice to replace 60 Minutes? Why? This is one of the biggest problems. Democrats do something, Republicans undo it. Republicans do something, Democrats undo it. Ultimately ends up wasting trillions. What a comment. It's too bad there's no one in here to see it except you, me, and Big K, maybe, and maybe someone else. I don't know. I think he left.
always say, I think we should.
Yeah, you're right, man.
I said, maybe we should
You're right.
make
I
it
agree with that
on-
100%, bro.
We should make it the next day. We didn't know what to do.
It's
And finally, we just said, let's just have it. And it never rained. It was perfect. In fact, the week before it was 92 degrees. It was nice, but this was like 72 degrees, and the rain was coming.
AJ. Listen, man. I am this close. To hold on. Thought I heard my phone. Where the fuck is my phone at? What's up with this giant teen problem? What are you talking about, man? No, AJ. AJ. I lost my train of thought there because I did have a gummy earlier. But here's the thing, man. I am that close. I'll still call myself, if somebody wants to call me a Democrat, I'll say, yeah, whatever. I think I'm more progressive than I am Democrat. But today, I'm telling you what the Democratic Party did today, that bullshit that they did today. Did y'all see what they did? You're talking about teen takeovers. I know what you're talking about, bro. It's too many black people in one area. Okay. So, but you interrupted rudely, Mike. No. The Democrats today, that bullshit they pulled where they're making South Carolina the first what do you the first location, you know, where we vote for. Why am I having such a problem? The first state. I'm just messing with you, Mike. It's all right, man. Were the primaries, the first state of the primaries. The Democrats today thinking they're funny. They moved the first state to South Carolina, and there's a reason they did that. I don't want to hear from South Carolina. I don't want to hear from it. We ain't doing Kamala. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you right now. If these clowns select Kamala to be to be their nominee for 2028, that's it for me. You never call me a Democrat again. Why would you put somebody who already lost against them up against them again? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life or heard of in my life. And that's what the Democrats are trying to do. They want to do South Carolina first because they know the black vote is going to turn out for Kamala and make her the front runner for the rest of the race. We know what they're doing, and we're not fooled by it. Because the candidate that you need to be looking at is absolutely AOC or Pete Buttigieg or both of those together. I think that's what I think AOC needs to do. I think if she's going to try to run, and she needs to find out if Buttigieg is going to be serious about running. All right. And if Buttigieg, I don't think Buttigieg has a great chance. I've heard Ossoff. I've heard some things about that, but the Democratic structure is they don't want an AOC. They don't. That's why they didn't want Bernie. They don't want Bernie because it's going to fuck with their billionaires up top, and they know it. So they don't want it, and they're trying to rig it again. Democrats will turn away from your party. They see this shit. They know what you're doing with Kamala. Kamala's not a viable candidate. Okay, Kamala does not need to run again. She has a personality problem. People think she's a phony, and I kind of think she's a phony. I'm not going to lie to you. 100% AOC needs to try to figure out if when Buttigieg, if he drops out of it, she needs to jump in and say he's going to be my running mate. Because what that does is it pulls in some established Democrats with Buttigieg. But AOC, you know, I wouldn't even consider her a Democrat. She's more like she's progressive liberal. But they're afraid of it. They're afraid of it. Both sides are afraid of it. It's infuriating to me, man. The Democrats should be looking at who is polling the best, and that's it. That's all they need to be looking at. You don't need to be looking at nothing else. Who's polling the best? And it's AOC. And they don't like that. They want to run away from that. And I ain't afraid of it. I think it's fucking awesome. Let's do it. Nothing else has worked for the last 50 years. That's what I think should happen. I think, and if the Democrats, they try to steal another one away from, because all AOC is Bernie. It's a female version of Bernie. That's all AOC is. That's all she is. Her skin color is definitely not going to help her. Definitely not. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It might help her. It might help her. For my first time voting, I registered Republican and voted for Reagan in his second term. Nothing wrong with that. I just wish we could either form a third party or get everyone into either the Republican or Democrat party so we could dump the party politics and make our elected officials listen to the people. AJ, you're smart. Smart guy. Not saying that you're not, Big K. I just I like the way you word things. You're very do you have a teaching background, AJ? You're very you're very well versed.
Like I said I was only kidding. But we are going to have Indy 500. Roger Penske's coming in mid-August, and they're going to have it all throughout Washington. The greatest cars, the greatest drivers in the world, and that's going to be something. Already there have over 350,000 people signed up, going down Pennsylvania Avenue, around the Capitol. And Roger, who's incredible, he won the Indianapolis 500 20 times. Think of it. Germany, Japan, all these countries, they spend billions and billions of dollars trying to win the Indy 500. And Roger wins it. He literally won it 20 times. On the 18th time, I said, that's amazing. I'm going to give him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And I had him up. And then he won it 2 times after that. The guy's amazing.
I'm well behind because I paused it.
6 inches.
I paused it quite a bit.
So they're coming here.
Probably not going to be able to stay on here much longer. I wanted to play some games, but I gotta feed the dogs clearly, and take care of dinner. Hadn't had dinner yet.
So we're gonna have to cancel the event. This was not good. And it was drizzling a little bit, not raining very hard. And people are calling me, friends of mine were calling me. And I got a call from Brett Baer. Brett Baer said, it's not raining. He said, where are you? I'm standing at the mall and I'm waiting.
And I work custodial and maintenance at a school district. You're a itinerant preacher. Okay, cool. You were like one of those. You were like a Goodwill Hunting. You were mopping the floor and walking in and solving the equation. That's cool, man. Well, you're very well versed. I noticed it, and I know that it's hopefully you're on a laptop where you can actually, because if you're having to do that on your phone, that's impressive.
2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I don't care. Call them all back. They're all gone. 450,000, and most of them were in cars or heading back to Texas. It was sad. And we said the show must go on, very much like it was a great term. The show, great term. It's true in life. The show has to go on. The show must go on. And I said, the show must go on. I put it out on Truth. The show must go on. And we had probably, Peter, 150,000 people come back up higher.
Man, he could probably he could sit up here for like an hour, 2 hours doing this.
But it was amazing. It was just an amazing crowd. It actually worked out better, a little like this. It worked out better.
That's impressive, AJ. I'm so bad at typing text out now. I got pretty good at it, man. When I was
thousands and thousands came
I'm gonna turn him down a little bit. He's not really telling jokes. He's just kind of telling stories. I think he's trying to. I think what he's trying to do is just tell stories about the things that people hate him for, and he's trying to kind of change it and soften it up a little bit and tell it from a different point of view. Oh, now he's being nasty.
I could mention the governor of Chicago, but I'm going to mention instead Jerry Nadler. And they're fighting for a big piece of cheesecake, big fat piece of cheesecake.
Oh, wow. You did. Is that not crazy? Did y'all hear what he just did? Okay, he's starting to rip into him now. I don't know if he's going off script or what, or if this is part of it. He was trying to act like he was nice, and now he's starting to rip into some people. And he just made a joke about two fat people fighting over a giant piece of cheesecake, and it didn't hit, it didn't land. So when it didn't land, he went, "Who wrote that joke?" And then they laughed at that a little bit, and then he said, "Oh, but it's true. You wrote the joke, you jackass. It didn't hit. You were going to try to blame it on one of your writers." That's sad, man.
AFC plus 3, and I watched her give that answer when she was over in Europe. It was not a good answer. If I ever gave that answer, I would be out of politics. Remember, you cannot have a 19-second wait time to answer really a quite simple question. But we'll then have a rematch against an extreme, simple question on a foreign policy from Munich Security Conference. It was a big security conference, and this was the first time up in terms of that. And we had a sort of little preview, and then Anderson Cooper is going to fight Lawrence O'Donnell. I'm not a fan of Lawrence O'Donnell. I like Anderson, actually, because he's covered me well for many years, and he went bad as soon as I went to politics. But for years, he loved interviewing. I did so many interviews with him, and he was great. But, he's got a little different persuasion than me in many ways.
Actually. Friction Hitch coming in with the bullet.
Lawrence O'Donnell, never liked him.
Appreciate your opinion there, buddy.
But he's still making a living, so I can't knock him. But we had a contest for who had the lowest ratings and the lowest IQ on television. And that was actually Don Lemon, I think. When I said that he's the dumbest man on television, I said, when you say some things, you never make it come back. It's not like, oh, gee, hey, Don, let's have dinner sometime.
I mean, they're not jokes. He's supposed to be telling jokes, and all he's doing is just making fun of people. It's not a fucking joke.
Few people they held an event. Like 3 people showed up, and given the choice between seeing some of the really beat up faces of the UFC, almost everyone chose the people of the UFC. Between the two of them of the UFC. And what about Bruce Springsteen? What the hell happened to that guy? He looks like hell. I don't care what it says. I'm not supposed to stab you. He doesn't like the way I look, but I don't look bad. But in a recent judge, Bruce, all he did was talk politics. He ought to run for office. That'd be interesting. But all he talked about, he made 4 political speeches in his 3-minute show.
Well,
the tour has been renamed Board in
Friction Hick. You think and got to make it too big to rig, man. Got to make it too big to rig. I don't like to read that. I hope you're wrong, but everything they've done, I know you're probably right, but I think people are going to show up for this one, like we've never seen before. I really do. I think we're going to break every voting record we've ever had, without a doubt. That's a given. And they're going to turn out. They're going to turn out. Even then, they won't accept the results. Yeah, see, yeah, it's how's that fair in any way at all that you can just let somebody just set up the narrative like this, where If it don't go this way, it's this. If it don't go this way, it's this. It's sickening. It's really sickening. Yeah, friction. Me too. I just hope, but just between you and me, and this is not advocating violence because we're here on we're here on a live stream. I would never do something like that. But if that does happen, what you're saying there, I just hope that it's not. I hope we figure out who the enemy really is. I hope it's not a culture war. I hope it's an awakening where if that happens, that it's towards that, the billionaires. Because I mean, now you got me flustered. Not flustered, just sometimes you feel hopeful and other times you really think about it and you're like, oh shit, I don't feel so hopeful. You know what I mean?
See Chris Christie there again. High-fiving Bruce Springsteen in the aisle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff, Friction.
And I just want, because I used
Thank
to
you for that, man.
Chris, when somebody doesn't like you, write them off. Forget it. You got billions of people in the world. You don't have to make a jerk out of yourself. But usually a comedian hosts this dinner. And I think we sort of changed it. So now we're going to have somebody who I think is really spectacular. But I've watched comedians get up to do, because I have been here actually quite a few times. People don't realize. And there's one time in particular when Barack Hussein Obama hosted it. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, we all know about that moment.
Actually, he hit me with respect. I was sitting with Melania at a table, and you had Brooklyn Decker, supermodel, at a table right next to me.
It's got to be talking about Obama and Biden, man. Why? Well, we know why. But it's just, it's maddening. It's literally maddening.
In fact, I loved the evening. I looked at my wife. I said, can you believe it? All these people, that's all they're doing is talking about me. I love this dinner. It's true. And Obama was nice. It's amazing how things work out. He actually showed a picture of the White House with a big Trump on top. Like I put aside, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Think about it, right? I mean, think, he wasn't really wrong. But no, he was respectful.
Friction, he did, you know what he did a minute ago? He, when he was talking about his ballroom, he was kind of dangling a carrot. Like, I mean, I'm only going to be able to use it for 6 months. Kind of, and people are going, oh, so you're saying you're not going to run and try to do anything in 2028 then? It's dangling a carrot to, oh, well, maybe, if he says he's not going to be there 6 months after it opens. Yeah, he tried to do that shit. Thinks we're stupid.
This had nothing to do with that dinner. I've gotten so many calls, and for years they've been saying, was that the moment you decided to run? Really, no. I left that night, and that press was there. A lot of the same people that I see, they said, did you have a good time? Unbelievable. And some thought I didn't have, but I did have. And I always remember, though, Brooklyn, she was so angry. She was much angrier than me. She was angry. She thought they were mocking me, and they really weren't. It was just one of those things, and I had a great time.
No, they were. One of those things that what, Donald? You're right. You were correct.
I thought the press treated me very, very unfairly.
Well, as far as the press treating somebody unfairly, old Donnie, if you didn't do crimes, you wouldn't be treated unfairly. How about that? Let's start there. Don't do those crooked ass things, and the press won't treat you that way. I mean, right? AFK, be right back. Not happening, Friction. I thought we would be more activated this summer. The left needs better leadership. Oh man.
I say, you know what? With time goes by. Time.
Oh God, man, don't come in here and fucking mess my buzz up, bro. Damn. No, you get back. My dog needs to be fed. I'm high, and now you're coming in here. The dog's getting ready to. What? You want to be on the stream? Come here. Hey, baby. You ready to eat? I know it's late, dude. I'm gonna get in trouble. I haven't fed them yet. I really got to run. I just realized that. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to cut the stream so quickly, but I'm gonna have to get out of here because I got to feed these animals. If my wife gets home and I haven't fed the animals, and they were supposed to be fed at 6:00 and it's 9:20, it's gonna be my ass, literally and figuratively, both of them. Bro's running from the cops, has a warrant for his arrest.
So they thought about going with a professional clown for.
I hope not. I don't think so. Hopefully they would have. I think they. No, I'm a pretty nice fella. I don't know why any cops would be after me. I do talk, I do expose bad cops from time to time, but that right there is that freedom part is not happening as much right now because I'm not a moron. I kind of understand the deck stacked against us auditors right now at this moment. I got to get out of here though, guys. Yeah, I got to go feed them. Sorry we didn't really play any games or anything tonight. I think that I didn't realize this was going to be on, so this kind of took the bulk of it. Move. Get out of the way. You got to get up. Get your ass up. I got to close this shit. Move. All right. Joseph, everybody have a good night, guys. I got to get out. Remember, it's not red versus blue. It's a 1% versus you. 1% versus you. And I love every one of you, all one or two of you, whatever's in here. I love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? I'll probably get up kind of early, maybe, I don't know, 10 or 11. That's early for a Saturday. And I'll pop up, okay? Love you guys. See you next time. CTG out.
250 jets no longer.